I'll say it again. If you don't fail, you're not even trying. My wife told me this great expression. To get something you never had, you have to do something you never did.
Right? So being fearless means putting yourself out there and going for it. No matter what, go for it. Not for anybody else, but for yourself.
You'll never give up. Without commitment, you'll never start. But more importantly, without consistency, you'll never finish.
Because there's nothing wrong with failing. You have to fail in order to climb that ladder. There's no one that doesn't fail.
Keep working, keep striving, never give up, fall down 7 times, get up 8. Ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship.
Now, the only place to go from failure is to win. You have to achieve failure. You have to take it that far. Nobody wants to go that far. It's too scary. But you know something? I got news for you. That's where winning is. It always has been.
Think about this. How many people on this planet are willing to wake up every single day and go to the gym or to the trail and put themselves through consistent and constant adversity without immediate results? I'd say probably less than 5% of people are willing to do that. See, the truth is, when you take up running or you take up going to the gym and working out, if you go in the mornings or you go in the afternoon, you're not going to see results immediately. And so what working out and what fitness does is it teaches you delayed gratification. You know that if you do this over time, that you will get the results that you want.
If you want something bad enough, you can't let anybody tell you you can't do something. I'll repeat that. If you want something bad enough, you can't let anybody tell you you can't do something, not even yourself.
You go to the gym and they say you're obsessed. Don't go to the gym and they say you're skinny or fat. You eat bad food and they say you need to eat healthier. Eat healthier and they call you a health nut. You lift heavy and they call you an ego lifter. Lift light and they call you weak. You hide your physique and they say you're insecure. You show it confidently and they say you're showing off. Moral of the story is, people are going to talk smack about whatever you do in every circumstance. But you are in the arena with a sword in your hand. They are in the stands with a biscuit in theirs. Don't listen to their chatter.
Fuck motivation. You don't need motivation to succeed. Let me explain. You're sitting in bed, you feel like the most motivated person in the world. You dream of your success, you can feel it. But that means nothing until you actually get out of bed and go to the gym. So let me ask you something. What is more important? The feeling of wanting to go to the gym or actually going to the gym? Because that feeling is not always going to be there. Your success will only come from action.
There is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living. While it may be frightening, it will also be rewarding.
I remember I was playing a game with my 9-year-old son, John Leslie, and I beat him 10 straight games in a game called Connect 4. And finally, I said, John Leslie, I'm bored. I don't want to play you anymore. John Leslie said, no, you can't go now, Dad. I said, why? He said, it's not over until I win. What if all of us took that attitude after we face a rejection and a no, or we have a meeting and no one shows up, or somebody say, you can count on me, and they don't come through? What if we have that kind of attitude? The car's repossessed. Nobody believes in you. You've lost again and again and again. The lights are cut off, but you're still looking at your dream, reviewing it every day and saying to yourself, it's not over until I win.
Life's too short to exercise. I'm just going to be honest. There's so many better things to do than exercise.
It is a shame for a man to grow old without seeing the beauty and strength of which his body is capable.
You know, winning isn't everything, but training to win is. Having the will to win, that is everything. Whether you win or not, people are gonna fail. You gotta get back up and try it again. But if you don't have the will to win, and you don't train to win, that's where you're really missing the mark, guys. Winning isn't everything, but having the will and training to win, That sure shit is. 2 in the morning right now. Yeah, man. That wheel's alive right now. We're training for a greater purpose for tomorrow. Fucking tell you, man. That pulse of life right now is beating like a motherfucker. That victory, that opportunity is coming to fruition. I almost taste it when you hear these kind of hours. Fucking awesome. You face your fears, you become the person you want to be. You run from your fears, you're not living. You're alive, but you're not running the day. The day's running you. You always be the fucking servant, not the master, guys. And I see these people coming to the gym day after day, day after day. They got a dedication, they show up, they show up, they show up. Transformation, nothing. Nothing. Because the majority of the time what they're doing here, they jaw jack. They're working that fucking jaw muscle too much. And you guys are spending 3 minutes in between sets, you might as well have just started. Because it's too much recovery time. You know, the growth comes from hitting it, exhausting it, finding the burn, and keeping the burn alive. If you take too much time in between sets off, the fire goes out. That fire is what heats up that clay and you can start molding it. Don't let it go out, guys. Let it go out when you leave here, when you get all the nutrition, rebuild. Don't talk in here. Perform in here. When you perform in here, when you go up there, you don't need to talk, do you? No. Success is something that you never have to speak about. It's cheap and it's resolved. If you speak about it, you speak for itself. Meaning, the guys that come to the gym and they talk all the time in the gym, because they ain't there yet. The guys that come here and sound professional to perform, when they leave the gym, they still don't talk. Their body talks for them. And life is given to them. Everyone's like, oh, they must have a real easy life, real easy life. That help they do. Because they paid for it. They've earned that motherfucker.
Nobody believes in you. You've lost again and again and again. The lights are cut off, but you're still looking at your dream, reviewing it every day and say to yourself, it's not over until I win. There are moments when you're going to doubt yourself. There are rough times are going to come, but they have not come to stay. They have come to pass. It's very important for you to know that. Don't say I'm having a bad day. Say I'm having a character building day.
Yes, 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 yes! You're doing it! You're giving it everything you got! You got this! Don't you stop! Don't you ever fucking stop! Keep going! Keep fucking going! Give it everything you got! Keep going! Don't you give up! Don't you dare fucking give up on yourself! You find the way! Find your way! Keep going! You can't stop now! Don't stop! You are unstoppable!